Welcome to MTG Friends. I'm Ryan, and this is day 7 of Commander Legends spoilers. This is a short list, so a quick episode. So first up is Drevi Imperial Tactician, a reprint from Commander 2013. It is a 3-drop, 2/3 flyer, legendary bird wizard. So it's got a lot of tap or untap shenanigans, plus it's got the colorless green, white, blue. You can put it onto the battlefield from your command zone. So just a solid way to cheat commander tax, and you can build a flyer deck around it for sure. All right, moving along. We have Tormod the Desecrator. Probably the most interesting of this short list today. It is a 4-drop, 4/2 zombie wizard legendary with partner. Whenever one or more cards leaves your graveyard, create a tapped 2/2 black zombie creature token. So this is fairly interesting because you can be levering a few cards that come to mind. Yes indeed. So just a lot of graveyard play with this, and it's a zombie, so you can definitely consider this for some zombie builds. Absolutamundo. All right, let's just move right on. Hans Erikson, it's a 2 red green 1/4 legendary creature human scout that cracked me up, frankly, when I read it a couple times. Whenever Hans Erikson attacks, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature card, put it onto the battlefield tapped and attacking defending player or a planeswalker they control. Otherwise, put that card into your hand. When you put a creature card onto the battlefield this way, it fights Hans Erikson. So I just thought that was pretty strange. So your own creature attacks your own creature. And he's smelling a rose or a flower or something. I don't know. This just seems very odd and strange. If you have an idea of how you'd like to play this thing, put it in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. All right, next up is Rootweaver Druid. Seems like a very interesting political card you could use. It's a 3-drop, 2/1 creature elf druid. Whenever Rootweaver Druid enters the battlefield, each opponent may, notice says may, so they don't have to, search their library for up to 3 basic land cards. They each put one of those cards onto the battlefield tapped under your control, and the rest onto the battlefield tapped under their control. So you could say, hey, if you don't mind giving me 1 land, I'll give you 2. Then each player who searched their library this way shuffles it. So yeah, I mean, it could get you some lands and let them lever lands too. So it's interesting to see if we see this show up in some elf decks. I'm not so sure. This just seems like it's giving your opponents a leg up there. But hey, maybe there's a place for this. Maybe. Ravos Soul Tender, 3 white, black, 2/2 flyer, legendary creature, human cleric. Other creatures you control get +1/+1. Yeah, I'll take that. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand and its partner. So for a 5-drop, I'm not positive about this one. This one seems like it should be 4. But with that said, it does buff your creatures by 1, and it does give you some graveyard play. So interesting, and it's flying. So I could definitely see building around this, especially the fact that it has partner. And we're rounding off the list today with Plague Reaver, a super strange one. It's a 3-drop 6/5 beast. At the beginning of your end step, sacrifice each other creature you control. But then it goes on. Discard 2 cards, sacrifice Plague Reaver, choose target opponent, return Plague Reaver to the battlefield under that player's control at the beginning of their next upkeep. Wow, okay. So you could be tossing this thing around between players, making them have to sacrifice their board. Very interesting reaver, you know. I could see playing this. I'm not sure exactly where to play this at this point, but again, put in the comments if you have a super crazy idea about how to play this card. All right, that's it for today. Hit the like button, smash subscribe if you're not a subscriber yet, and we'll check us out at the other episodes. Thanks for being a friend of the gathering.